Time for this matchup. Here we go. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. I'm trying to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
Beautiful counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
She can't find a home for that jab. Brickus just got caught. How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Brickus in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Now relax. Relax. You were thinking, you were smart.
This boxing back together and show her.
Good work. Don't forget that jab. And don't get carried away. Think
Back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're sweet.
don't give her no free shots. Keep small.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? There's a counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. Better start respecting each other's punching power. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Brickus in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage.
Change what we're doing.
On to the third. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. The jab just got blocked. Counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about breakus in that last round. Well, the corner can't be happy with the... Here we go to the fourth round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
No rest for the weary. Nice counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. They exchange punches. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. Tried to score with a jab. That punch got her. That hook doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about breakus in that last round. Well, we know they got... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
A perfect counter shot. That hook was off target. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice defense by her on that right hook. Beautiful counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Just misses with the right uppercut. Just misses with that uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about breakers in that last round. Well, this fight is not going to plan for... Here we go in the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot.
That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
They want to win this round. They got to turn it around here.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. The straight right just misses. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Cruz deserving that last round.
That's her.
And there's the bell for round 7. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Punch, counter punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The straight right just misses. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about breakus in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Let's go out there. Let's reset.
There's the bell to start round 8. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab.
Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3.
Another back. Whoa, wait a minute. Cruz DeZern's foundation is gone. Is she headed down? This is a high-octane battle. Just missed with that hook. Halfway through the round, and you've got to believe she knows she's losing here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
That counter shot lands. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Cruz DeZern in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up. And we enter the ninth. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wait.
What a shot, and down goes breakus. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
A shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Midway through the round, and it looks like she has the advantage.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Oh, and the heavy-hitting diva has been rocked. I don't believe... She took a massive shot to the head there and is down. Let's see it again.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Breakus in that last round.
Better than that.
And there's the bell to start round 10. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. No rest for the weary. She knocked her spark out with that shot to the head. Let's watch it again one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Another scoring shot there. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. And the referee's going to allow them to fight. Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round.
Throw it from your mind.
That's start 11. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. about Breakus in that last round? It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a...
And blow it now.
There's the bell for round 12. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You've seen all the famous boxing moves. Hold her right there. This is not where Cecilia Breakus wants to be. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice defense on that right hook. Good counter punching. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Caution being thrown to the wind. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What a tough way to lose it, by split decision.
A split decision, you know what, I feel sorry for the loser because heart and soul was laid out right there. Everything was left in the ring. There's no regrets, and we had a good time as well. They did the work, we enjoyed the action. Split decision, totally agree with it. You never know, we might see it all over again.